following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, softball fans, and welcome to the Lomira Athletic Complex as the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings take on the Lomira Lady Lions. This is going to be a good one today. These teams met last year in the playoffs. They met 2 times in the regular season, 2-1. Last year in the playoffs, they met 2 times in the regular season, 2-1. The Lions went against the Vikings. This is going to be a fun one, a rivalry matchup in early season conference play. Nice weather today once again for this matchup. A little breeze coming in, but it is a fantastic day for softball. It's Justin Schwartzman alongside Jacob Haney here from the Lomira Athletic Complex. Shout out also to Coach Supernand and Eric Westfall of the Lomira Athletic Association. They sent us over some stats and some stuff from last year for these two teams, that just some talking points, and you don't get a ton of that throughout the season, but I am excited that we got it early here for you folks from those people, and as well for you to read from home. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the Vikings after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations, just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All Phase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks, your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We're now joined by the Iron Man himself in Jacob Haney, the golfer at Laconia, joins us on the broadcast today. Get some talking points in for the first time in the softball season, Jacob.
Yeah, it definitely should be a good game, and definitely some really good competition between the Flyaway Conference all the way out and through. You got Laconia, you got Lomira, you got Mayville's up there, and you got all these other teams that we don't get a chance to cover very often, but with being in the Flyaway Conference, we get to see them more often.
Yeah, these two teams played twice last season, and WLA coming in 1-1 this season. They lost their opener, but they won on the second game of this season. They are led by their two senior captains in Addie Supernan and Kiana Rank. They have 6 freshmen, 10 sophomores, a junior, and a senior. The last time these two teams played was in the playoffs last year. It was a 6-2 win for Lomira, but they played a couple weeks before that, and it was the sophomore pitcher in Addie Peterson that shut out Lomira in a 1-0 victory. They played Waupun, a very tough team, a D1 team that Waupun always puts together a fantastic softball team. It was a 2-0 game between them and WLA in the first week of the season, and then WLA took down Omro in their first conference win, 7-4. So, as you would expect, these two teams pretty even and similar in styles of, Lomira doesn't have a ton of seniors. They're relatively young as well, Jacob.
Yeah, most definitely. And a couple of the names that we've seen from WLA in the basketball season, like Kiana Rank and that, you get to see them play at the softball level too, and I'm sure they're just as good as an athlete.
Rank is committed to Martin Luther College in New Ulm, Minnesota, home of my former roommate in college as well, for softball, as well as Eddie Supernand has some offers out there from 3 different Division III schools to play softball as well. They are a very defensive first team. They may not beat you on the scoreboard, but they will beat you in defensive runs saved. Not a team that really does a lot of has a lot of errors. So maybe a little bit of a difference between them and Lomira. Lomira, great pitching, fantastic batting all around we've seen from them so far this season. Jacob, we've covered both of their games. We'll take another short break. We'll come back. We'll talk Lions and have an interview with Coach Stacy Clark in just a few moments here from the Lomira Athletic Complex. Back after this.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back in here to Lomira. We're going to talk about those Lomira Lions, and we got two players from them that are committed to play Division I, JUCO, if I remember correctly, Rock Valley, and Gosner and Casperi. First team all-conference last year, second team all-conference from Gosner. You have Westfall, who is only a sophomore, was the second team all-conference player last year. This Lomira team returning a ton of players. They did lose 3 players that went on and played at their respective colleges. UW-Platteville went to Nora Buskey. Miller Bloom went to Winona State. I think it was Savannah Free as well for softball. So, I mean, these girls are this program that has always been very good at softball. They play a fantastic, the style. They can hit the ball. And Jacob, what we've seen from them this year is the ability to attack that first pitch, put the ball in different places, whether it's in the right center, left center, down the left field line, down the right field line. There's no hesitation to go to different gaps for power.
Yeah, they're definitely not afraid to swing on that first pitch. They eye it up and they make contact. And we've seen a couple times this year so far. In the first game we covered, we had a Lily Christian 2-run home run over the fence out in left center. And then next game we had some really hard hits against Mayville. They smoked it out to the fence, got it between the legs, and some of them even bounced up and made the defenders lose it. But then you also got those that you wait till like maybe the second, third pitch, and then you get a hold of it, and then you let it ride. You get your speeds on base and you let them steal.
It's been the youth of this Lomira team as well, the bottom of their order, whether it's Tori Thomas, Addie Benke. They've done a great job as well. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back with the interview with Coach Stacy Clark after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to...
Welcome back here in the pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams with Coach Stacy Clark. Coach, welcome back to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Coach, we'll start with just a couple of days ago you took on Mayville, and it was a big-time conference win from you guys. What did you see out of the girls in that one?
I think we really battled. Our energy was ready to go from the beginning, and then we had a little lull, but we brought our energy back. So we're still kind of figuring out our rhythm, but I'm really positive that they kept passing the bat to each other, and scoring lots of runs is always fun.
Coach, in the early season, it's good for you guys to be able to keep rotating pitchers like that, not really eating up a lot of innings in the pitching staff.
Yeah, that's huge to save arms and just to see what pitchers have, too. Are they good coming in relief?
Of the game, you had that little bit of a lull there. It was 2 wins for you guys, one in the playoffs.
The pressure on, and they have together.
What's your message for the girls to try to stay in the moment in this early season? You know, you only a couple games in, you make an error, try to bounce back. What's the big key for them?
Yeah, how do we play together and how do we keep picking each other up when those things happen, because they're going to happen.
Expectations always seem kind of high in softball. Team's got it going again this year.
Yeah, I've been really impressed at the positivity. The girls really have been willing to go in and try different things, and they have energy every day when they come to practice, and they just know what's on the line, and this is how we do things in Lomira, and we're going to keep doing them that way.
What are your 3 biggest keys for today's game against WLA?
Patience at the plate, I think, is number 1. Aggressive when we are on the bases, and then...
Message on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. We're going to come right back live to this, and we'll do the starting lineups before we go to the national anthem. Starting at second base and batting first for WLA will be Addie Supernand. Addison Peterson will do the pitching and bat second. Kenna Rank will do the catching and bat third. Batting for the flex will be Macy Christian. She'll be the DP today. The flex will be Abby Walta in left field. Amy Wild will play third and bat fifth. Batting sixth and playing first will be Brooklyn Witt. Batting seventh and playing right field will be Raylan Schomburg. Batting eighth and playing shortstop will be Seal McCauley. And batting ninth and playing center field will be Kinsey Rank. For the Lomira Lady Lions, it'll be Trista Gossner leading things off and playing shortstop. And then at second base and batting second will be Kennedy Gable. Doing the catching and batting third will be Isabel Westfall. Playing first and batting fourth will be Lily Christian. Playing fifth and playing third and batting fifth will be Brianna Freed. Doing the pitching and batting sixth will be Haley Casperi. In right field and batting seventh will be Eleanor Collies. Batting eighth and in left field will be Addie Banky, and doing the DPing for the flex, Riley Warner. Playing center will be Tori Thomas. That rounds out the Lomira Lady Lions lineup. We'll take a short break. We'll come back after this. opening pitch or first pitch coming from Lomira Athletic Club in just a few moments.
For Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repair. They offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call Allphase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducts. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with Allphase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Welcome back here to the Lomira Athletic Complex. It is, as they would say, opening home game of conference play for Lomira. As they take on WLA, a team that got the better of them one time. Didn't move our camera too much. First pitch strike from the left-handed Haley Kasperi. Attacking early, though, was WLA's Addie Supernan, attacking the first pitch. Probably know that they're going to get strikes from Haley Kasperi. That one too far inside.
Not many times that you see those get past Izzy Westfall behind the plate, but today that first one got past her on the inside of the plate.
Yeah, she's about as good as they come behind that plate.
We saw that the other night in Mayville. She hosed down a couple people.
Relatively young catcher as well. Swing and a miss. On the high fastball, it's 1-2 now. Had her to chase up the ladder on that one. Supernan to lead things off. The pitcher Addison Peterson waits on deck, and Kiana Rank in the hole. The battery mates are Westfall and Kasperi for Lomira. Doesn't chase the high fastball on that one, does Addie Supernan. It's 2-2 now. Lily Christian over at first, Kennedy Gable at second, Trista Costner at short, Brianna Free at third, Benke, Warner, and Collies, your outfield from left to right. The 2-2 pitch coming from Kasperi. Winds and fires, changeup outside, ball 3. Good battle right here in the batter's box from Addie Supernand.
That's also a pitch that we haven't seen very much thrown this year by Kasperi. She's been all gas and just firing in, but just a little bit something off speed just to try to throw a hitter off.
Payoff pitch. Ball 4 right at the knees. A big time walk right there. That's an early walk.
Once again, something that you do not see very often and from Kasperi's is a leadoff walk. And the last 2 outings that we've seen is that she's struck out the first couple batters she's faced.
First pitch squaring to bunt. She gets drilled, but did she offer? Peterson got smoked. But the question was she around on that? Hopefully she is all right. That one came up and in and trying to tell her to rub it out. So think that she's going to walk to first. She'll at least touch first base. They're going to have a courtesy run for the pitcher, which is okay. So a hit by pitch. It'll be 4 courtesying for the pitcher. It'll be Olivia Mathwig in to run. So look at that. 2 runners on right away for WLA. They're threatening here in the top half of the first against Kasperi. They'll bring up Kiana Rank, the left-hander. Now it's a situation where you try to bunt again. I mean, I almost would say no.
Not after that one there, but maybe something that you hit just a flare out in the outfield.
Nice pitch right there. Clips the outside corner. It's a cold strike. It's 0-1. Got a point here. If I keep dropping frames on YouTube, I'm going to switch and only have the JLS one open. Squaring to bunt is ranked. The offer is a strike. It's 0-2 now. If you're squaring on the second one, why not square on the first one?
After that last pitch, I'd say on your first pitch in your at bat is just see what's coming at you before you commit to something.
The 0-2 from Kasperi to Rank. Swing and a miss. Got her on the rise ball. Kasperi picks up the strikeout. That's a big-time strikeout right there from Haley Kasperi. Now all of a sudden you touch any base. I mean, changing the eye level so big in softball comparatively to what we see in other sports. In baseball, I think it's a little bit different. They love that, chase that rise ball. That one too low. To Macy Christensen, the designated player today. Batting for the flex. First pitch a little bit low, so it's 1-0. Kasperi ready. Winds and fires out of the circle. Too low again. 2-0 now. Mathwig, the courtesy runner for the pitcher on first. Addie Supernand on second base. The 2-0 coming from Kasperi to the 4-hole hitter, Macy Christensen. Too low. 3-0 now. Now in a world of a hurt right now is Haley Kasperi. A red light most likely coming for Christensen. Naomi Wild, the third baseman, waits on deck for WLA. Kasperi gets the call. Westfall ready for it. Right in there for a strike when she needed it most, right on the outside corner. Little extra zip on that one. Normally they take it off, Jacob. She seemed to go reach back a little bit further.
She just wanted to find the zone on that one, and she was asking coach, rerun that pitch call because I don't want that one. And this one gets by Izzy Westfall and walks the base runners.
On a pass ball, but it doesn't really matter too much. That'll bring up Naomi Wild. But the base is loaded for WLA early in this one. 1 out. We'll see. Most likely you'll see the corners probably come in. think if it's hit hard enough, almost everybody's going to come home with it. Everybody's in already for Lomira. Bases loaded, and Naomi Wild steps in for WLA. Big-time chance early for the Vikings. Swing and a miss. Blew that one by her, did Haley Kasperi. It's 0-1. Jacob, and this is one where if you're WLA, you want to pounce early, especially on the road. Lomira had some good offense so far this season.
Yeah, most definitely is. That's something that Lomira has been good at so far this season, even though that they've just played 2 games. They've gotten runners on the base early, and they've attacked and put numbers up on the board early, and that's something that the opposing team has to do in order to try and stop this Lions team.
0-2 to Wild, called, strike 3. Got her looking on the outside corner. That is a beautiful pitch right there from Kasperi. And all of a sudden, she's got a chance to get out of this one. It'll bring up Brooklyn Witt, the first baseman, and batting in the 6th hole so far today. That one clipped right on the outside corner. Kasperi gets the call from the dugout, checks her right wrist, gets the left hand ready, winds and fires, bounce that one to the dirt. Westfall keeps it in front of her, 1-0. Westfall does a great job of keeping things close, and that's one thing. It's just a sophomore. I mean, she is so focused and so poised behind the plate as a young catcher. 1-0. Too far inside, 2-0 now. Now you're in danger of losing her. Really a team that made some noise last year in the flyaway, a very young team that nobody really expected them to have as much success as they did, and still a young team, but a team that may make some noise again in the flyaway again this year. A called strike in the outside corner. Nice pitch by Kasperi. She can live there, and it's a tough pitch to hit at the velocity. 2-1 to Witt. On deck, Raylan Schomburg in right field today. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by her. It's 2-2 now. Good battle here from Haley Kasperi in the circle. It's 2-2. WLA in danger of stranding the bases loaded here in the top half of the first. Kasperi winds and fires. Check swing didn't go. And it's full. Bases loaded, full count, 2 down here in the top of the first. WLA threatening, trying to get some runs early on Haley Kasperi. It's the 6-hole hitter in Brooklyn Witt. Playing first base today. The payoff pitch. Just missed outside. Ball 4 and a run comes in. WLA takes a 1-0 lead. An RBI walk for Brooklyn Witt and brings up the left-handed Raylan Schomburg. That's a big-time walk, and that is a tough pitch to lay off, Jacob.
Yeah, Kasperi wasn't too happy about the call on that one, but Izzy Westfall back here just asked where did that miss, just to give her pitcher a little bit of heads up and try and get that fixed coming into the next couple innings.
WLA with an early 1-0 lead. That one in there on the inside corner, a called strike. It's 0-1. To Raylan Schomburg. Schomburg, one of those young players that Coach Supernand had mentioned to us to watch out for. Getting her first start in right field today. Swing and a miss on that one. Got her to chase up the ladder. It's 0-2 quickly. You know, WLA would like to pop more than one here, and they'd feel that they left a big-time opening for Lomira to maybe some momentum, only giving up one. That one too high, didn't chase on that one. Only giving up one in this situation if you're Lomira would be a dream scenario.
And that'd be a great comeback from Kasperi. She comes in as walking the first 2 batters, one of those being hit by pitch, and it'd just be a great momentum booster for her to get out of her head.
And there it is, got the swing and a miss. She struck out the side but gave up 1, and 3 left aboard for WLA on no hits, a lot of walks, a hit by pitch. We head to the bottom of the first. The Vikings take an early 1-0 lead. Trista Gostiner to lead things off for Lomira after this.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
The Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin's mission is to provide support to Wisconsin families and individuals with Down syndrome and related disabilities through awareness, education, information, programs, services, and the exchange of ideas and experiences. The Sheboygan and surrounding counties chapter of Manitowoc, Fond du Lac, and Dodge counties puts together a trap shooting and sporting clay event on Saturday, April 25th, 2026 at the Mayville Gun Club. It's $30 to shoot 50 targets. That includes lunch. $25 to shoot again. First squad goes out at 9 a.m., last squad at 3 p.m. There's raffle baskets 50-50, as well as a Broughton Burger Fry available to non-shooters. All proceeds go to your local DSAW chapter. Come on down to the Mayville Gun Club on Saturday, April 25th, 2026 to check out this fantastic event.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Krista Gossler to lead things off for the Lions. The left-hander will get ready to work. I've done both games so far this season. Gossner batting .286. In both of those games, she squares to bunt, lays it down. It's a good one. Ain't no chance anybody's throwing her out. A bunt single to start for the slap-hitting Trista Gossner. I say slap-hitting, but she's really not because she has power to both gaps, but she has the ability to lay one down when they need it.
That's something that you want to have early after giving up one run early is you want to get your runner on base. That way you can get base runners around and hopefully score a couple.
Kiana Rank going to have a tough task trying to hold Krista Gassner only at first without stealing. Looks like she's ready to get into motion here. Peterson gets it home, but squares the bunt as Gable. Going to be a tough play. Nice play by Peterson getting out of the circle and throwing it over. Gassner going to stay there as the throw went from first to second, but the bunt was effective. It was exactly what they needed. Moved the runner over.
Sacrifice bunt.
A sacrifice bunt is a 1-3 or 1-4 put out, I believe, because second baseman came over to grab the ball.
They took the run off of the scoreboard out in right field.
It is a run. They were wrong. Okay. I'll yell at my grandma. She's the one doing it.
Don't be too mean to Grandma.
I
She
can't.
might not give you cookies.
She don't make cookies. She don't bake. My grandma don't bake. First pitch to Westfall. Blowing outside and hopping back there was Rank. Ready for Gossner to try to steal third.
Gossner just kind of messing around with Supernand out there, just having a little fun. And that's something we like to see is these girls out there having fun.
Nice pitch in the outside corner from Peterson. It's a called strike. It's 1-1. Isabel Westfall this season has really not swung the bat much. She has walked 3 times in 8 plate appearances. She is 3 for 5 in the other appearances. She's been very good so far this season. 2-1 now to Westfall.
Rank just trying to keep Gossner off of her pace and fires it back to the pitcher quickly. It was almost like looking like a throw down to second, but just trying to get her back there in a hustle.
Westfall had a very good game at the plate. A couple of doubles the other night. That one fouled out of play. It'll be 2-2.
She wanted all of that one and just came in late on it as she was ironing up.
Gossner, the runner off of second base. Lily Christian waits on deck for a chance. Westfall fists one off the hands. Gossner going to get the 3. Going to be a tough play at first. Nice play at short there by Seal McCauley. She guns out Westfall. So 2 down, and Gossner sits 60 feet away for the power hitting Lily Christian.
Christian, we saw earlier this year. She had a home run on opening day. Beautiful 70-degree day that day.
It's pretty nice today, actually. Not too bad. Christian smokes one into left, but it is right at Abby Walta. And it stays 1-0 on one hit, one left aboard. We head to the top of the second. WLA up 1 after 1.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order.
It'll be Seal McCauley to lead things off for the Vikings. As we head to the top half of the second inning, Haley Caspary ready to get back to work for Lomira. First pitch in there at the knees, a called strike. It's 0-1. Nice pitch right there from Caspary. 1-0 lead for the Vikings after one. They got themselves the bases loaded early, not able to capitalize more than one run. It was a walk from Caspary. That one fouled into the fence. Yeah, move my camera even more, Jacob. We're going to have to fix that in between innings, so we'll hopefully be able to stick there for now. 0-2 down to McCauley. Caspary ready to get back to work. Trying to get out of this one quickly. Outside corner, change up, just missed. 1-2. That one didn't miss by much, Jacob.
No, and that's something that she likes to try and hit the gas pedal with the fastballs, but that's something in her arsenal that she can throw.
1-2. Grounded back to Caspary. She'll flip on a first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Nice right play right there by Haley Caspary. Pitcher's fielding position, I see it a little bit more in softball than you do in baseball, but that's just a good play. I mean, when you have to charge in on that, and she just softly jogs over to first, gets the out. Brings up Kinsey Rank, the bottom of the order, the top of the order, and Supernan waits on deck. Rank squares the bunt. That one missed low and outside, 1-0. The one thing we've seen from Caspary in the first couple games this season was that first pitch strike. It's been lacking today, Jacob.
Yeah, and that's something that maybe she's just trying to do a little too much with it instead of actually throwing it. Just throwing instead of trying to aim. She's trying to aim it too much.
That was a perfect bunt by Lily Christian. Gable couldn't get to it as she was trying to cover first. Kinsey Rank in the bottom of the order picks up a bunked single and brings up Supernan, who walked in her first at-bat. That is the position, and is probably the most perfect bunt you can see in this situation. 1 down here in the top half of the second inning. Vikings trying to add on to that lead. It's Supernan ready for Caspary. She squares the bunt, lays it down to Christian. Christian will just tag her, and that is 2 down here. Lomira will take that quick out. An unassisted put out. That brings up the pitcher, Addie Peterson, trying to help her own cause with the runner in scoring position on second base. First pitch to Peterson. She was drilled in her first at-bat. Flares one down the right field line. It's foul.
Still trying to flex out where she got hit. Just kind of twisting just to keep it loose. And definitely one that does not feel good, but she's probably glad it's not a cold day out.
The 0-1 squaring to bunt. Pitch is in there for a strike. Throw it on the third. It's a stolen base for Kinsey Rank, but it is a called strike. It's 0-2. Steals third, but all of a sudden the Vikings down to their last strike here in this top half of the first, or top half of the second. The 0-2 pitch coming. Gasperi trying to get out of it here. Another run for WLA, just 60 feet away. That one popped into the fence. Stays 0-2. Gasperi, so far today, thrown 38 pitches through just 1 2/3, trying to get out of this one here. Unscathed. That one too far outside. It's 1-2.
Once again, she's trying to go off speed with it, but it's not working out so far today. She's going a little outside, but that's something that you got all season. It's still early in the season. You can keep developing it and getting it there.
WLA a little bit more patient than Maple was on those pitches on the outer half. The 1-2 chopped foul off of Peterson's leg.
She's just taking a beating today. She got hit by a pitch in the first inning, and now she fouls one off of herself, and she's kind of thinking to herself, what did I do?
Stays 1-2 now. Gasperi again trying to get out of it. It'll be her 41st pitch of the outing so far. Kinsey Rank, the runner on third. The 1-2 pitch. Change up too low. 2-2 now to Peterson. The catcher, Kiana Rank, waits on deck. The Martin Luther College commit for softball out of New Ulm, Minnesota. Nice little town of New Ulm, Minnesota, just outside of Mankato. The 2-2 pitch coming from Gasperi to Peterson. Just missed outside. It's 3-2 now. Now, Gasperi may be a little frustrated because, honestly, on Monday or Tuesday, she was getting that call on that pitch.
Yeah, and that's something you see with different umpires throughout the week is some days you may be getting it, the other days you may not.
Payoff pitch coming to Addie Peterson from Haley Gasperi. Pop foul, staying alive. That went into the netting. This will be a 9-pitch at bat. Putting the work in at the plate right now is the pitcher, Addie Peterson. The payoff pitch again. Swing and a miss. Got her. Gasperi shows a little bit of emotion there. She was fired up after that strikeout. A long battle ends in a strikeout swinging. So, one runner left aboard on a one hit for WLA, their first hit of the game. Left on third base. Gasperi picks up another strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading things off for Lomira will be the third baseman, Brianna Free, back after the
menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new, up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement.
Welcome back here to Lomira. Sorry, having some camera issues. Trying to get this thing up and running. I gotta get back in that room so I can fix it in a second here. 1-1 to Eleanor Collies. And of course, why would I start not dropping frames now? I've had no issues for how long? The 1-1. Collies slaps one into right at the right fielder, and making the grab in right field is Raylan Schomburg. 3 up, 3 down they go for Lomira. We head to the top half of the third. WLA leads 1-0.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings...
Welcome back here to Lomira. I got everything fixed back up and running behind home plate. Better than it was before, so 1-2 now. To the catcher, Kiana Rank. Kasperi throws her a fastball up and away. That one popped out of play. Stays 1-2. WLA with one hit. Lomira with one hit. Been a slow game so far. There's been traffic on the base paths, just not a lot of stuff going on offensively for either team. The 1-2, Kasperi up and away, missed. To Kiana Rank, it's 2-2. It's one thing that WLA's done a very good job of. They have not chased. They've been patient in their at-bats so far, Jacob.
Yeah, and that's something that they may be taking to their advantages. Just waiting for Kasperi to just throw one in the zone and making her work for those pitches in the zone, and instead of just giving her free ones.
That one missed. It's 3-2 now. Kasperi finds herself on another full count. Temperatures dropping here in Lomira. Wind picking up a little bit. Clouds rolling in as those storms that are supposed to come around tonight are starting to go. Kiana Rank calls time, takes a step out, wants to relax for a second.
Maybe just trying to throw off Kasperi is just get out and throw her off of her rhythm, as nobody has taken time yet today.
Payoff pitch again. Low and inside. Ball 4. Rank draws the walk. That'll bring up Macy Christensen. See Christensen with an RBI today on that. I think it was Naomi Wild that picked up that RBI, actually, on the walk, if I remember correctly. It was. So Christensen will face Kasperi with Rank, the runner, on first base. The 1-0 for the first pitch. In there for a called strike on the outside corner. It's one thing, if you're Kiana Rank, you don't want to get too big of a lead over there because Westfall will chuck it.
We saw it the other day as maybe just a little bit of communication error, but she did do a snap throw the other day and just went out in the outfield, but no harm was really done with it. They retired her after that.
Payoff hit, or first pitch in there for a strike. Rank's going to get all the way to second and around the base. It was on the offer as Christensen tried to lay down the bunt. Rank picks up a stolen base, or just advancing on the pass ball.
Lomira curious if Christensen may have tipped it.
I don't think she got a piece of that. Just kind of seemed like she just cleanly missed it. But now in an 0-2 hole is Macy Christensen. Too low from Kasperi, missed outside as well. 1-2. WLA with a runner in scoring position in every inning so far.
The first inning. Ooh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The first inning, they got the bases loaded and scored one. Kasperi limited the damage.
That one off the hands and foul from Macy Christensen. Stays alive.
The second inning, she got to third base, and they stranded her there. But then this inning, now they got one on second with no outs.
Nobody out, and 4, 5, 6 at this moment due up for WLA, with Christensen being the 4. Naomi Wild waits on deck, and Brooklyn Witt waits in the hole. The 1-2 from Kasperi. Christensen fouls it off and stays alive again. WLA battling at the plate, doing a great job of following off pitches, taking their strikes, taking their balls. They are not letting Haley Casberry cleanly beat them in the circle. 1-2 once again from Casberry. Outside, ball 2. 2-2. You say ball 2 and it's already been a 6-pitch at bat. Now the 7th pitch coming in. It really worked into this pitch count for Haley Casberry. 57 pitches so far. The 2-2. That one flared down the right field line. Foul as Lily Christian couldn't get there in time. Well, it'll be an 8-pitch at bat now. Other stuff going on JLS. We got Lomira as well playing baseball against Laconia tonight, as well as Campbell Sport and Laconia softball in flyway action. At some point, we'll take a look around the flyway conference, especially in the softball side that we're covering. Casberry gets a swing and a miss from Christensen. That's a big-time strikeout right there from Haley Casberry. Runner does not get to move anywhere on that one. That will bring up Naomi Wild, who struck out looking in her first at-bat. Corners are in, expecting maybe a bunt attempt from Naomi Wild. First pitch from Casberry. Fouled off to the right field line. 0-1. .60 pitches now for Haley Casberry. Campbell Sport up 2-0 on Laconia in softball at the moment. That'd be a little bit of an upset. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch right there from Casberry to Naomi Wild. But Jacob, we talked about that Campbell Sport team, a team that was mentioned in one of those teams that's going to be at the top of the conference. It was going to be Campbell Sport, Lomira, Laconia, WLA. You're top of the conference in softball, and nice big time strikeout there on a high rise ball again from Haley Casberry to Naomi Wild. It's now 2 down here in this top half of the third inning. Lomira trying to get out of a jam again, but Campbell Sport with a big win early. They took down Fond du Lac 9-3. A very good Campbell Sport team. Another one of those young teams with a lot of juniors and sophomores. First pitch into the knees to Brooklyn Witt is a strike. Witt picked up that RBI on that walk that made it 1-0 is where we stand. Both teams with only a hit so far. WLA, though, stranded 4 runners on base so far, in danger of stranding a 5th runner on base right now. 0-1 from Casberry to Witt. Too high, gets by the backstop. Runner going to make her way to third. His rank is now 60 feet away. And why not move my camera even more? Doesn't look too bad, though. I think I got to put another strap on it from now on, Jacob. I haven't the last couple times. It's worked pretty well, but it's not working too good today. 1-1 with a runner on third base. Flied into right field. It's going to fall. It's an RBI single, and it's 2-0 WLA. Big time swing from Witt. She's got both RBIs today. WLA trying to upset the Lions here at home.
Just another little check-in of a game that we have going on at Taylor Park in Rosendale. Besides Campbell Sport and Laconia softball is Lomira and Laconia baseball. Laconia is up 3-2 going into the top of the 5th.
Schomburg went around and squared on the bunt attempt. It's 0-1. That game the other night was a big-time victory for Laconia. 8-1 over Lomira. That one in the 5th inning right now. With the runner on first base and the left-handed Raylan Schomburg watches one on the outside corner. It's 0-2 down. WLA trying to come in here and take down the Lions on the road. And for Lomira, it's been really a struggle just to make hard contact so far, which we have not said from them on the offensive side so far this season. And a swing and a miss, another strikeout for Casberry, but the damage done on a hit. And 1 left aboard. It's another run for WLA. It's 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Addie Benke will lead things off. Her and Tori Thomas were two of the heroes in that game against Mayville. They had big-time games, 2 for 3 and 3 for 3, or 2 for 2 respectively. We'll see if they can continue where they left off on Tuesday. Back after this on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff Slaughter.
Expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit WarnerHarmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call Allphase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducts. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with Allphase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial.
Welcome back in here to Lomira Athletic Complex. It is 2-0 Vikings, and the 8-9-1 due up for Lomira. It'll be Addie Benke to lead things off. Benke, so far this season, has had quite the season, batting .667 with 2 RBIs and a walk. Seen 7 plate appearances and 6 at-bats so far this season. Benke gonna need to get on base here to try to get something rolling for Lomira here in the bottom of the third. Benke smokes one to the right side, gets underneath the glove of the second baseman. A leadoff single for Addie Benke, continues her hot hitting. Hardest contact of the day right there for Lomira. Puts a runner on first base, and we talked about in the pregame show, Lomira having the ability to attack that first pitch strike. Right there it was, and slapping it to right field was Addie Benke, and brings up the DP in Tori Thomas.
Yeah, and another thing is they're bottom of the order. Once again, doing damage, getting people on base, and putting people on base, hopefully in a chance to score.
Thomas watches the first pitch strike. Right at the knees, nice pitch from Peterson. Peterson not going to blow it by you, but definitely has a lot of spin. Takes a lot off of her pitches. Benke, the runner off of first base, the 0-1. High fly ball out of play.
Just another off-speed pitch, and Thomas wanted all of it. She saw it all the way in, and just a little bit late on the hands, but that's something that you can just make contact just to keep yourself alive.
Top of the order, and Trista Gossner waits on deck. Thomas watches one just barely miss at the top of the zone. That's one that he might not want to let go the next time, as it may be a strike the next pitch. The 1-2 coming from Peterson to Tori Thomas. Way outside. Snagged by the glove of Rank. 2-2 now. Evens it up. Bottom of the order, Lomira trying to get on base for the top of the order, and Trista Gossner. Peterson ready in the circle, comes set, winds and fires. That one smoked to third. Nice catch. Gonna double him off. What a play over there by Naomi Wild.
That was just a phenomenal play, and Addie Benke just thought that it hit the ground, and she kept going, never even looked back, and just got doubled up there.
The 5-3 double play on that one. What a play from Naomi Wild. And it brings up the top of the order, and Trista Gossner. Corners are in, and, you play in, you say, okay, we'll do this with Trista, but very dangerous because she can turn it around real quick on a fastball. That went in, almost got her. 1-0. Gossner, a base runner that Lomira could desperately need at the moment, and somebody that has a lot of speed, especially to cause some havoc on the base pass. The 1-0 from Peterson. That one too low to Gossner, 2-0. She's going to be patient at the plate as well.
One of those college softball commits.
Rock Valley, a very good JUCO softball program. 2-0 to Gossner from Peterson. Up and in, 3-0. Peterson, the 3-0, puts that one in there for a strike. It's 3-1.
Gossner had the red light all day, just trying to make the pitcher, Peterson, find the zone.
3-1 here coming from Peterson to Trista Gossner. That one smoked to first. Going to be no play over there at first base, right underneath the glove of Brooklyn Witt. Two down here. That brings up Kennedy Gable. Ball was smoked by the left-handed Trista Gossner. She'll be off of first base. Always a danger to run. First pitch to Gable. Ball inside. Rank checks on the runner. She's going to stay there as Trista Gossner unleashed the first pitch. 1-0 now. 2-0 lead for the Vikings on a single in that last inning by Brooklyn Witt. She's got both RBIs for WLA. Picked up a walk with the bases loaded in the first inning as well. 1-0 to Gable. That one on the outside corner, a called strike, 1-1. Getting the call from the dugout. Looks like no comms here for WLA. Don't see that very often in softball. The 1-1 to Gable. That one ripped on the ground. Can't get to this one. Was Naomi Wild, even though she attempted to, got it off the end of her glove. So 2 runners on. That'll bring up Izzy Westfall now.
Little update, Laconia, bottom of the 3, scored 3 runs and is now up 3-2 over Campbellsport.
Westfall grounded out to short in her first at-bat. 3 RBIs for her so far this season. Batting .500 on the dot. Would love to try to hit one into the gap here, see if she can score 2. First pitch in there for a strike from Peterson. Split the plate, it's 0-1. Peterson ready again. Winds and fires outside, ball 1. Trying to get it back quickly to the pitcher, not give Lomira any chance to try to swipe a base on him. Especially with Gossner and Gable out there that both can run. 1-1. That one ripped to third. It gets by the third baseman, Naomi Wild. 1 run will score. Bobbled in left. Throw comes in. Runners move to second and third. Lomira cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1. Izzy Westfall with an RBI single and a bobble in right, or bobble in left to make it a double.
We've seen it a couple times with some solid contact by her, and definitely now WLA taking a mound visit or a circle visit here in softball just to talk things over and just trying to calm each other down, get out of their heads.
That'll bring up Lily Christian, who's got all kinds of power. She flew out in her first at-bat to left. It was more of a line out to left. Just kind of hit it right at Abby Walton left, who bobbled that one. So now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down in the bottom of the third. Christian so far this season, she has been fantastic. She's got 6 RBIs, leads Lomira, 1 home run for her. Had 4 in the first game, 2 against Mayville the other day. First pitch up and away to Lily Christian. It's 1-0.
Peterson definitely not trying to give her something juicy right in the middle of the plate because we know we've seen it before. She can get a hold of it and let it ride.
Westfall can run well, so most likely anything on green grass will score. That one slapped into center. Way back there, fooled the center fielder. It one hops the fence. It goes through the fence. It doesn't matter. It's a ground rule double. Lily Christian gives Lomira the lead, 3-2. What a swing from Lily Christian. just like that, Lomira takes the lead in the bottom of the third inning. Jacob, you could kind of feel it coming. The hard contact started to come this inning for Lomira.
Yeah, and definitely, and once you got Lily Christian up there, you definitely knew that she can get a hold of one if it's open, and she's going to let it fly and find those gaps, and just kind of fooled the center fielder, as center fielder just didn't flip the hips correctly.
It's one of those where the ball knuckles when it's hit so well off the bat, and it fooled Kinsey Rank out in center. There'll be a circle visit by Coach John Supernan. We'll take it with him back after this.
Partner, but as a community partner, communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Dedication, training, giving 100%.
Welcome back here to the Lomira Athletic Complex. The Lions take a one-run lead on a 2 RBI double from Lily Christian, as well as a single from Izzy Westfall to cut the lead in half just a little bit ago. Lions now with 6 hits. They came into this inning with 1. Now they have 5 in this half inning, Jacob, and bats are starting to roll. A lot of loud contact. You can think that even that out that was ripped to third, the double off. Soft ground ball, going to be a tough play. Wild comes up with it, makes the play at first. We head to the top of the fourth. Lions, they will score 3 on 5 hits. They leave 1 aboard. Back after this on Radio Plus and Jeff's live stream.
Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and
Welcome back here to the Lomira Athletic Complex. It's 3-2. Lions picked up some big-time runs in the bottom of that inning, and they definitely got it going offensively. The bats have been rolling. Now, WLA only with 2 hits, but they got things rolling in that first inning with the bases loaded. They walked a couple times. They've been very patient. We'll see a new pitcher in the circle. You don't lose a ton of speed with this one either. It'll be Lily Christian moving from first base to the circle. Eddie Benke comes in from the outfield and will play first. Tori Thomas, the DP, now plays left. If I remember correctly, Kasperi would move to the DP. That went too low right there from Christian. It's 2-0 quickly to Seal McCauley. McCauley 0-for-1 with a ground out today. Playing short for this WLA team. Top of the fourth, WLA trying to get back into this one. Nice pitch right there from Christian on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Jacob, we talk about, not losing a ton from Kasperi to Christian. The only thing you really lose is probably the movement on the pitch.
Yeah, most definitely. She's still got that zip right there, and it's something that you are proud of as a coach is you have two very good pitchers and one that she'll be back next year. And we saw Kennedy Gable in the circle the other day. You don't lose much zip with her either. It's just a little bit of the control thing again of where the ball goes, and it's definitely something that you can build your program around.
Christian with a nice pitch on the outside corner. Lights are coming on here in Lomira as we get later into the evening. The 2-2 a little bit low, runs it full. Again, WLA been so patient at the plate today. I've been very impressed with John Supernan's team so far in this effort against Lomira. They took it down an Omro team that's not a bad team in Omro, and they played a really good game against a good Waupun team. An outstretched arm of Kennedy Gable can't get to the single, ripped into right by Seal McCauley. WLA once again with a leadoff base runner. Something they've had going for them almost all day, Jacob. They've had runners on base runners in scoring position in every inning so far in this one, and that will bring up the bottom of the order in Kinsey Rank, who laid down probably the most perfect bunt you could lay down. The corners were in at the time. She pushed it by Lily Christian between her and Kennedy Gable, and Gable couldn't get to it. Trying to bunt again. That one in there for a strike. Pulled back, did Rank, but that one right at the knees. A nice pitch from Lily Christian. Wire with good rotation off their bunt efforts. Gable got the first real quick. Westfall almost thought about a snap throw behind the runner and Seal McCauley. 0-1 at the top of the order, and Addie Supernan waits on deck. The 0-1, squaring to bunt. Rank. Westfall just pumps it over there to first. That one missed up and away. 1-1 now. 1-1 to the bottom of the order in Kinsey Rank. Christian came up an early base runner as she entered. 3 hits now for WLA. Back-to-back innings with a hit for them. That one low. 2-1. Went inside. Actually, 3 straight innings with a hit for WLA now. Story so far for WLA is that they have left 5 runners on base. Lomira just 2. The 2-1 from Christian to Rank. Rank gets down the bunt. Nice play by Benke. She'll throw to first to Gable in time. Runner rounds third. They got her in a pickle. Throw on to third in time. Bree tags her out. Doubled her up. How about Jacob? What a defensive effort right there for Lomira. You know what that rounds out to be? That rounds out to be a 1-4-6-5 double play.
Yeah, that's something that gives you a little bit of a booster after that 3-run inning. Coming into the defensive half of the inning for you, you get that bunt and you play it. You get it to first, catch the runner off guard, sling it over to second, then back to third, get her out there, and that's great.
1-4-6-5 double play to get out of that one for Lomira. All of a sudden, 2 outs. And Supernan watches the first pitch strike.
Definitely something that Christian has been good at doing so far this season, as well as Kasperi, is finding the zone that first pitch. And Kasperi struggled with it today, but Christian just come in and fires.
That one smoked to right. It's going to get down. No, what a catch out there in right field by Eleanor Collies. A shoe-scraping grab. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 3-2 Lomira. Fantastic defensive effort in the top of the 4th. They're trying to get the bats back up and rolling. Back after this.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply.
We have back here at the Lomira Athletic Complex. WLA tried to get something going in that top half of the fourth inning. It led to a 1-4-6-5 double play. It was, actually, no, sorry, 3-4-6-5 double play. First baseman made the play, threw it on to first to the second baseman, and caught in between the bases for WLA was Kinsey Rank, and then she was thrown out at third by the shortstop, Krista Gassner. That one smoked on the ground by Haley Casperi, thrown on the first in time. Nice play right there at short by Seal McCauley. McCauley's made a couple nice plays over at short so far today. One pitch, one out. WLA wants to try to get those bats back up and rolling. They've had problems with runners on base so far today, have the Vikings.
Eleanor Colley steps in for the Lions. Had that amazing grab out in right field. We thought that it hit the ground, but she made a snag and takes the first pitch ball.
Going inside in the first one from Peterson. Peterson, just 38 pitches so far through 3 1/3. 24 of them have been strikes. Colley's hits one off the hands, foul. 1-2, or 1-1 now. That's one thing, Eddie Peterson's done so far, Jacob, is she's really attacked. That first pitch strike, if she falls behind 1-0, she's throwing a strike. Maybe 2 strikes in a row right after that. Not a ton of strikeouts. I don't even know if she has a strikeout yet today. Colley smokes one back at the middle, knocked down by the pitcher on the first. Peterson in time. Nice play right there by Addie Peterson. Not phased at all.
Once again, here comes that bottom of the order for the Lions that gets things going. You got Benke and then Thomas right after that. Thomas on deck and Benke stepping in right now.
Not a strikeout. I was right. No strikeouts today for Addie Peterson. That'll bring up Addie Benke, who got things going for Lomira offensively. Hit a single past the outstretched glove of Addie Supernan at second base. So 2 down here in the bottom of the order, and Benke. Benke pops one up on the infield. Supernan makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down. WLA does exactly what they want to do. They want to get the bats back up and rolling. We head to the top of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left aboard. 3-2 after 4.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-373.
Back here at the Lomira Athletic Complex. Shout out to Eric Westfall for what he has done for us, getting all these stats for this Lomira team and what we've seen from them and what we've got to hear about their team. A couple all-conference honors last year. It was Casperi with first team, Gossner with second team. They're both committed to Rock Valley College. In Westfall, just a sophomore, she's been fantastic for this team. Gable and Christian and Free from that girls basketball team. Lily Christian throws a first pitch, strike at the knees. Did I click the wrong button? I must not have clicked Benke flying out.
It's the pitcher, Peterson.
Didn't click Benke popping out. No, I did. First pitch to Peterson was a called strike at the bottom of the zone. Go 1. Hit on the ground. Foul ball just outside of the bag. Free couldn't get a glove on it. It's 0-2. That one didn't miss by too much of being a fair ball. And a base hit for Addie Peterson.
Peterson kind of taking a beating today. Foul, but hit by pitch off the waist area and then hitting herself with a foul ball last at bat.
Also having to knock down that line drive in the last inning that was ripped right back at her. That one missed low. 1-2 now. WLA down 1 after a good First couple innings, they got a lot of base runners in those first couple innings. They have stranded 5 aboard so far today. Christian missed up with the changeup, 2-2 now. So one thing I think we've consistently said about this WLA team is they have 100% been so patient at the plate.
Yeah, and definitely, and they haven't had an issue with getting base runners on base. They just have been having an issue with getting them around the base and into home base.
What a play by Gossner at short. Snags the line drive from Peterson. 1 down. Seems to be, that's a ball don't lie thing, whereas Naomi Wild made a nice play over at third base earlier on a hot shot by Tori Thomas. That doubled up Lomira. That brings up Kiana Rank, the left-hander. Rank 0 for 1 with a walk today and a strikeout. Watches the first pitch strike, clip the outside corner. It's 0-1. Macy Christensen waits on deck for WLA. An 0-1 count to Kiana Rank. Lily Christian ready. Winds and fires, fouls that one off. Oh, and 2 now to the left-handed Kiana Rank in a little bit of trouble. The 0-2 pitch. Too low. 1-2 now. Christensen's entering, Jacob, has been a little bit more effective getting ahead in counts than Kasperi was today. Other sides of the Flyweight Conference. On the boys' side, Lomira Baseball takes the lead in the top of the 6th. Makes it 4-3 over Laconia. 1-2 missed outside. 2-2 now to Kiana Rank. Softball, I think last we saw it was still in the lead for Laconia, 2-2 or 3-2. They have base runner on the bottom of the 4th inning. Kiana Rank still battling here against Lily Christian. The 2-2 hit on the ground. Gossner knocks it down, throws on a first in time. 2 up, 2 down so far in the top of the 5th. Gossner like a vacuum over at short. She's made a couple nice plays over there. Both shortstops have been very good today. That was Seal McCauley as well on the flip side. Macy Christensen steps in for the Vikings. Christian back to work. That one missed low. 1-0. I tell you what, this new software is really hard to keep up with it. I'm getting there. I'm getting better.
It's different when you have 3 different people.
Yeah. The 1-0. Just a little bit low. 2-0. Reach back for a little bit extra on that one, did Lily Christian. Trying to get out of it. Get Lomira hopefully get the bats back up and rolling. They went up, 3 down. They want to get base runners back in. And WLA, same thing. They're in danger of going 3 up, 3 down in this one. That one hit on the ground. Going to be a tough play for Gable. Got to come in on it. Throws on to first in time. 4-3 put out to end that one. 3 up, 3 down they go. Lomira once again sends them down in order. We head to the bottom half of this 5th inning. Lomira trying to get the offense back up and rolling. It will be Tori Thomas, the bottom of the order, to lead things off. Back after this.
Or to order from our menu.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options: appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield.
Tori Thomas to lead things off for the Lions in the bottom of the fifth. She got unlucky, as you would say, in that first at-bat. Ripped the line drive. She pops one up. Going to be a tough play. Right fielder's going to come in on it. It's going to fall in right field, right in front of Raylan Schaumburg. A single for Tori Thomas. Lions get a quick base runner here in the top of the fifth. Brings up the left-handed Trista Gossner. Little flare in the right there for Tori Thomas, but she'll take it. That one in the dirt. Thomas stays put as it was kept in front by Kiana Rank. Here, Coach Supernan calling out the numbers for the girls as they check their wristbands. Peterson winds and fires. Gossner slaps one in the right, going to fall in front of Schaumburg. Station to station they go. Runners on first and second now. Will bring up Kennedy Gable. Lions getting the offense going here, Jacob.
Yeah, and they're almost caught Tori Thomas off guard, and she rounded second base just a little bit, and they got the ball in quick, and she didn't realize it, but then she got back safe enough.
It's up Kennedy Gable, who's 1 for 2 with a bunt and a single so far today. Was put out on a sacrifice-style bunt. So runners on first and second with nobody out. First pitch to Gable. Watches the first pitch strike. It's 0-1.
Looked like a little bit of an off-speed pitch to start this game.
Drop ball right there from Peterson. Like I said, Peterson not going to throw hard, but she's got a lot of movement, a lot of spin coming off her pitches. The 0-1. Gable pops it up. Going to be a tough play for the center fielder. She'll range in and make the grab. Nice play out there by Kinsey Rank in center. Thomas and Gossner stay put. One down here in the bottom of the fifth.
Kind of had to watch her step as she was coming in. She hit that little lip at the edge of the outfield and infield here.
The big infield here. It's set up for Pony League baseball. So the 80-60 or 80-55 pitching, 80-55 bases and pitching. The 275 fence. That one slapped in the right. Going to be a tough play for Schaumburg. Drops in front of her. Gets by her. Westfall with a double into right. She's going to keep running. She'll go to third. Gossner will score. A 2 RBI triple for Isabel Westfall. The ball gets away. She's coming home. Throw up the line. She's safe. Just like that, Lomira makes it 6-0.
Inside the park home run from Izzy Westfall there.
We could say that, I guess. Oh, nope, I clicked WLA. My bad. So for Lomira, just like that, it's 6-2, Jacob, and I would say it's a triple and an error. I'm not going to give that as a. I'm not that generous of a score booker. I'm trying to be tried and true.
In her books, it'll go as inside the park. Lily Christian coming in. Another power hitter she can put it out there.
That one hit off the hands. Going to be a tough play at short. McCauley can't get to it. It falls. It's a, single from Lily Christian. And Lomira seems everything's going right at this moment now, Jacob.
Callie Stager will come back in for Christian as a base runner.
Be the courtesy runner for the pitcher. Lomira trying to put up a big-time number here in this fifth. They've already put up 3. It's 6-2, and Jacob with a runner on first and only one down brings up the third baseman in Brianna Free, who's flown out and grounded out so far today. Free not had the greatest start to the season, batting a 143 with 2 walks and a 1 hit so far, 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. First pitch to Brianna Free, a little bit high. Snap throw to first, not in time. Back just in time over there was Callie Stanger. Like just in time.
First time we've seen a snap throw down to first today.
See why Kiana Rank's going to play college softball after throwing that ball to first.
She can really put some zip on it.
1-0 from Peterson to Brianna Free. Free fouls that one out of play. 1-1 now.
Free is definitely one of those players that is capable of putting one out there.
This has not made a lot of hard contact this year. I know the one hit that she had, I remember, was a pretty hard contact. That one high. Rank pump space to first. Stanger not far enough off the base for her to want to throw that. 2-1 now to Brianna Free. On deck, the former pitcher in Haley Kasperi doing the designated playing now. That one smoked on the ground. McCauley going to come up with it. Flip to second in time. Try to get two. They do. 6-4-3 double play. Good way for WLA to get out of it. Maybe a little bit of momentum as we head to the top of the sixth. The Lions score 3 on 4 hits. Oh, and nobody left the board. We had 2. Top of the sixth. Back after this.
Life is better at the cabin.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Naomi Wild to step back in for WLA. She's over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Had a great day defensively so far, has Naomi Wild. WLA got to get some offense going here. Down 4 in the top of the 6th now. I think if they have a couple of those 5 base runners that they've left the board score, they might find themselves in a better situation. In a 1-0 count now is Wild, and that one missed outside for Lily Christian. It's 2-0. 5, 6, 7 due up for WLA. Wild, Witt, and Schomburg. It's been a dangerous part of the order for the Vikings so far today. That one chopped on the ground and ends up behind the plate, foul.
Flyway Conference baseball. Laconia losing to Lomira right now, bottom of the 7th.
So for the Lions, a good bounce-back victory if they were able to get that. The 2-1. Nice pitch, slapped in the right. Big-time swing right there from Naomi Wild. Goes with the pitch, slaps it by the outstretched arms of Kennedy Gable. And WLA starts it off strong again with another base runner. Jacob, it seems like they've done this a ton. They've had that base runner, just have not been able to get it around since the 1st and 2nd inning.
Yeah, definitely something that they're struggling with today, but they're not having any issue, as I said earlier, any issue of getting base runners on base.
First pitch from Christian to Brooklyn Witt, who's got those 2 RBIs for WLA today via the walk and a single. That one just missed outside. I was waiting for a signal. I thought it looked like a strike to me, but maybe been a little bit out. Had a late little cut action on it, so could have fooled me behind here. Not directly behind the plate. 1-0. That one swung on and missed. Way behind that one was Brooklyn Witt. It's 1-1 now. WLA trying to rely on their bottom of the order to get some sort of momentum for them and get some runs rolling. 10 hits for Lomira, 4 for WLA so far today. 2 errors from WLA have been big keys, none from Lomira. Swing and a miss again. Christian once again blows the fastball by Witt. 1-2 now. Lomira has not gotten Brooklyn Witt out yet today. Trying to for the first time. The 1-2 from Christian. That one popped into the fence. Staying alive. So again, we'll talk about it after the game. The upcoming stuff we got tomorrow. We got Horicon and Mayville baseball. As well as I believe we got a CWC game if I remember correctly. But I'm going to make sure that I have all that down. The 1-2 again. Bounce in the dirt. Westfall keeps it in front of her. Holds the runner at first. 2-2 now. Christian ready. Kicks off some dirt on the circle. The 2-2. Popped out of play. Oh, I was ready for it.
Where's your
My
chance?
hand was there. I was ready to make up for
0
myself.
for 2
from
this
the other.
season.
I'm already over 2, but I didn't get a hand on it, so it doesn't count. Doesn't count. The odds of a ball coming through and anywhere of an ability for me to be able to catch it at this place is so low with the overhanging fence and the net right there. And I've already had almost 2 of them already this year.
Yeah. As you were saying, the upcoming games for tomorrow, Horicon and Mayville, and Kohler and Laconia.
Oh, softball or baseball?
Baseball.
Baseball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Nice catch behind the plate from Westfall to hold on to that one. A strikeout for Lily Christian via Brooklyn Witt. They have retired her for the first time today. Brings up the left-handed Raylan Schaumburg. Schaumburg getting the start in right today. She is 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking and a strikeout swinging. 1 down, runner on first for WLA. Schaumburg watches one up and away, 1-0. Seal McCauley, the shortstop, waits on deck. Christian takes her time and is ready in the circle. That one low and away, 2-0 now. And again, I feel like it's a broken record talking about how WLA has commanded the zone today, done a great job taking pitches, making the Lomira pitching staff come to them so far. Two-0 with a runner on first and 1 down. In there for a strike in the inside corner. It's 2-1 now. Really no doubt about that one. That one was a beautiful pitch right there from Christian. Just clipped the inside corner. It would have been a tough pitch to even get a hold of if you're Raylan Schaumburg. 2-1 from Lily Christian. Too far up, 3-1 now. Lions lead 6-2 after a big-time 5th inning where a 2-run triple led to an error throwing to third base, and Isabel Westfall came home. 3-1, hit hard, lined into left field the opposite way by Raylan Schaumburg. The bottom of the order coming up big for the Vikings. They got 2 runners on base now, 1 in scoring position. It's big time for them. WLA done a great job since Lily Christian has entered, using her fastball and waiting on it and just slapping it to left, slapping it to right, whether it's a lefty or a righty. Patience at the plate, working counts, and going to be a little bit of a circle visit from the Lomira team. Nobody in there, and then Campbell Sport up now 4-3 after the top half of the 5th inning over Laconia. So 2 runners on, first and second. Christian will pitch to the 8-hole hitter in Seal McCauley. On deck, the center fielder, Kinsey Rank, waits. First pitch to McCauley, chopped on the ground. Stopped by Gossner. She'll go to third and get the lead runner. What a smart play right there by Trista Gossner. A fielder's choice and brings up the bottom of the order in Kinsey Rank.
Just trying to keep that base runner from 60 feet advantage closer to home than what you want for your lead runner. You want to get them out before you get anyone else.
So runners on first and second now. We'll bring up the center fielder, Kinsey Rank, who's bunted twice today. First pitch right there at the knees, a called strike. It's 0-1. Top of the order would be due up in the top of the 7th for WLA, which would be big, but you want to try to get something going for Addie Supernan to come up. That one a little bit low to Kinsey Rank. It's 1-1. I believe with 5 hits today, they've left 5 aboard. Lomira with 10 hits, left 2 aboard. 2 errors from WLA is a big-time key that led to a couple runs for Lomira. That one fouled in the fence. Probably made my camera even worse. Yeah, a little bit. Yep, 100%, but that's all right. We'll get it fixed. Maybe next game. Get a couple straps on it. 1-2 now to Kinsey Rank. Christian winds and fires. Ball knocked blocked down behind the plate by Westfall. It got away. All of a sudden, 2-2 now with 2 runners in scoring position. That one got away from the catcher. Say a wild pitch as it was bouncing the dirt in front of her.
Might have looked like it bounced off the front of the plate.
Deuces are effectively wild. 2-2 count. 2 runners on. That one fouled into the fence. It is a 2-2 count. I'm faster than the scoreboard.
AKA your grandma?
My 86-year-old grandmother. Everybody, most people that know Lomira softball know my grandmother, Zora. She's been around this team softball program for a very long time. Cousins played, sister played. The 2-2 fouled into the fence again. Rank doing a great job battling here. And is working behind the plate right now. Isabel Westfall having to get every foul ball, block everything in front of her. 2-2. 2-2 right now between Westfall and Rank, and she wants time. She'll take a second, gather herself. It's a big-time AB here with the top of the order looming and Addie Supernan on deck. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got the changeup. Fooled her. What a pitch right there from Lily Christian and the Vikings. Strand 2 on 2 hits. Jacob, that was a fantastic pitch right there from Lily Christian. Had Kinsey Rank all kinds of out in front.
Yeah, and she really wanted that pitch, you can tell, because it was just a meatball coming in.
Back after this with the bottom of the 6th.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Welcome back here to the Lomira Athletic Club. I believe this lady is trying to get her game changer figured out. Hopefully she doesn't trip. Not that anybody saw that on home, because it is very visible on our center field camera what we just saw, but that's all right. Brings up Haley Casperi, who's 0-2 with a pair of ground outs so far today against Addie Peterson, who's, only thrown 53 pitches today. First pitch, bounce in the dirt. Good stop back there by Kiana Rank. 1-0. Meyer put up 3 in the 5th. 3 in the third. That's how they got their 6. 1 in the first, 1 in the third from WLA. Score stands 6-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Gasperry watches another one. That one outside. 2-0 now.
No matter what Peterson has done, if she's gotten behind in the count, she comes back and fights back, gets right back in it, and makes it even.
2-0 in there for a strike. Like to be almost taking all the way there was Haley Gasperry making her throw a strike. Right at the letters, it's 2-1 now. A 2-1 from Peterson to Gasperry. Gasperry smokes one down the line. It's foul.
Just a little bit early on that one. Definitely was not going to risk it and take it, but she wanted to keep it in place so that way she could stay up.
Definitely rolled over on that one, did Gasperry.
Once again, one of those college commits.
Only batting 143 this year, but that's not what they want her for. They want her for that arm in the circle. That one smoked in a left, right at the right fielder, and a nice catch out there made by Raylan Schomburg running in. So still sticking with just one hit this season for Haley Gasperry. Brings up Eleanor Collies, who has flown out and grounded out today. Just one hit on the season for her as well. She's batting 143. Collies with an RBI and a pair of walks actually this season as well. Watches the first pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1-0. Jacob, it's early in the season too, so effectively those numbers really don't matter yet until you get to the probably anywhere from 5 to 8 games. That's when you start to see a big enough sample size of at-bats and plate appearances where things tend to be a little bit more optimistic and you're going to be able to see everything that you want to see out of your batters and your pitchers.
Most definitely, and after your first 2 games of being run rules, and you kind of want to see your hitters trying to find that perfect pitch just to get a hold of one.
Yeah, went a little bit high to Collies. She finds herself at a 3-0 count. Well, I would guess Lomira is going to be looking for base runners, especially with Benke and Thomas coming up, who have been so good. That one in on the hands, hit the inside corner for a called strike. It's 3-1.
Collies, I'm assuming, had a red light all the way, 3-0 count.
That's not a pitch, even if in a 3-0 count you want to swing at. That is a dotted pitch right in the inside corner, not one that you ever want to swing at in a 3-0. Collies rips one to right, going to fall in front of Schomburg. She'll pick up a single. She'll stop at 1. That will bring up Addie Benke. Benke is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out today.
Looks like we're going to have
a runner come in.
Courtesy runner. That'll be number 4.
Runner should be a pinch runner. Mosquito! I killed him. Look at that.
Swatted him faster before you could even realize.
Brings up Addie Benke. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. That one change up missed inside. 1-0. Benke has 5 hits on the season. She has had quite the season so far, batting .625 with 2 RBIs.
Lions maybe just looking for some assurance runs headed into the top of the 7th. Put a little more speed out on the base.
It's one of the biggest debates you could ever have. You get south of the Mason-Dixon line, they say insurance. North here we say assurance. I normally say insurance as well. All kinds of different ways to look at that. The 2-0. Smoked on the ground. Nice stop over there at third. Wild on the first in time. Nice stop and play there by Naomi Wild once again at third base. Robs this bottom of the order from Lomira of a hit again. This time.
Definitely one that can cause trouble for third base is just right down that line, but way to lay out for Naomi Wild and just get up quickly and fire it over.
Brings up Tori Thomas, who is 1 for 2 in the day. That one ripped on the ground off the glove of Wild. Coming around third will be Casper. Throw will come home, not in time. Rank can't catch it. Thomas moves up a base. An RBI single for Tori Thomas. It's 7-2. Jacob, just like that, Lomira, a little bit of small ball there. Runner in motion on the pitch, a hit and run with 2 down. That's a gutsy call right there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Krista Gossner steps in.
PA announcer has said it 5 more different ways today than what we've said.
Coach John Supernan going to have a chat. Lions lead 7-2. Runner on second base. We'll take it with him. Back up to them.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
Welcome back here to Lomira. Peterson will get back to work. Second time she has had a circle visit today from Coach John Supernan. We'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Trista Gossner, with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, up at the eyes, ball 1. Lions trying to add on a couple more here. No more save situation for anybody, but Lily Christian probably in line for the win anyways in this one. Gossner swings and misses. It's just underneath that one. It's 1-1 now.
Third base playing quite a ways in, and wouldn't be surprised if Tori Thomas takes off for her base.
1-1 from Gossner. Again, up at the eyes. 2-1 now to Gossner. Steps her way in. Takes her time. Peterson winds and fires. Too far outside. 3-1 now.
Definitely see Tori Thomas getting further and further. Just trying to have Kiana Rank throw it.
Kennedy Gable waits on deck for Lomira. 3-1 to the leadoff hitter, Trista Gossner, who has not been retired today, and that one fouled off into the fence. Oh, there goes my camera all the way now. I'm going to have to get some more straps for that thing. That's okay, though. So 3-2, the payoff pitch coming. Gets the call from the dugout. Peterson ready, winds and fires. Ball 4, Gossner draws the walk. So runners on first and second now for Kennedy Gable. Gable is 1 for 3 with a bunt, a sacrifice style bunt, a single and a fly out today. Scored a run as well. That went in there for a strike. Nice first pitch from Addie Peterson right there on the outside corner at the letters. Gossner, the runner on first. Thomas, the runner on second base. Peterson trying to work out of a jam. Too far outside. 1-1. Probably about the right height. Just missed a little bit outside. 1-1 now. One again. That one hit hard on the ground. Stopped by Supernan on the first in time. So they get out of it. We head to the top of the 7th. WLA needs 5. Back after this.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out to
Top of the order for WLA and top of the order in the seventh. Or top of the seventh. It'll be Addie Supernan to lead things off for the Vikings. 1, 2, 3, due up. Supernan, Peterson, Rank where they want to be in the order, but they need 5, so they need a lot of help and a lot of base runners.
Which they haven't been shy of today.
No, they've left 7 aboard. And that's kind of been the story of today. 12 hits for Lomira, 4 people left on board. They've done a great job with runners in scoring position. First pitch to Supernan in there for a strike for Lily Christian on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Christian's been very good since entering. Has not given up a run since entering. Couple of strikeouts as well. That one low and outside, 1-1.
Supernan wanted all of that one, but just held herself off and kind of looked at herself and smiled.
Pair of strikeouts for Lily Christian since entering. Casperry finished with 7 on her day. 1-1 inside, 2-1.
Supernan sitting way back in the box, almost closest to Westfall.
In the dirt, 3-1 now. Supernan trying to get on base for just the second time today. She walked, bunted, and flew out so far. Vikings trying to get something going here at the top of the 7th. 3-1 from Christian to Supernan. In there for a strike in the outside corner. It's 3-2. Lomira they're living out there. Westfall's setting up on that outside corner almost every time. Just not really. I mean, they're okay setting up out there. It's just dangerous, in a count like this, a 3-2. That one slapped in right. Supernan with a single. Station to station they'll go because they need 5.
Definitely would not want to try and test the arm of Westfall, but try to get the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, not a person I'd be trying to test her arm in.
Saw it the other night. She hosed out a player in Mayville. Said we saw it the other night. She hosed out a player in Mayville.
Oh, yeah. You don't need to run here in this situation. There's no reason to run. You have 0 reason to run. I mean, you're down 5. And if you're behind a plate and you're Westfall, you don't even throw it. You got no reason to throw it. You're not worried about that runner on base. That runner on base means nothing at this moment. That one low, 2-0. The more you see Christian struggle, the more we see how long they let her go. They have other options. They can go back to Haley Casperry, or they can go to Kennedy Gable. That one smoked in the left. Big time swing from Peterson now. Station to station they go. Runners on first and second now.
Quick little check-in of other flyweight conference softball action. Laconia now taking back the lead 6-4 against Campbellsport in the bottom of the 6th.
Back and forth. That one has been a little more of an offensive fare on both sides for this game compared to this game. WLA had a good offensive game early. Lions is going to take their time. Have their conversation in the circle. That'll bring up the left-handed Kiana Rank, who has walked, struck out, and grounded out so far today. For this situation, WLA is in the perfect spot of their order. 1, 2, 3 to lead off. You got the 4-hole hitter waiting on deck, and Christensen there. And 5, 6, and 7 have been really good for them as well today. Rank slaps one to right, or slaps one to left. Eats up Torrey Thomas. Supernan's going to score. Ball gets all the way to Westfall. Runners will move up to second and third. Just like that. It's 7-3. Nobody out. 2 runners on. WLA threatening.
Be curious to see if Kasperi's coming back. She's taking off her hoodie.
And I think that's what's going to happen here. Coach Stacy Clark going to have a conversation. We'll take it with him. The Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin's mission is to provide support to Wisconsin families and individuals with Down syndrome and related disabilities through awareness, education, information, programs, services, and the exchange of ideas and experiences. The Sheboygan and surrounding counties chapter of Manitowoc, Fond du Lac, and Dodge counties puts together a trap shooting and sporting clay event on Saturday, April 25th, 2026 at the Mayville Gun Club. It's $30 to shoot 50 targets. That includes lunch. $25 to shoot again. First squad goes out at 9 a.m., last squad at 3 p.m. There's raffle baskets 50-50, as well as a Broughton Burger Fry available to non-shooters. All proceeds go to your local DSAW chapter. Come on down to the Mayville Gun Club on Saturday, April 25th, 2026 to check out this fantastic event. Haley Kasperi will re-enter in the circle for Lomira. Jacob, this is an interesting situation here. This is, you're at a point where Lomira needs some run, or WLA needs runs, Lomira needs outs, and now tying run just sitting on deck in the body of Naomi Wild right now after that RBI single that led to an extra base from Kiana Rank. So Macy Christensen, who was walked, struck out, and grounded out today. 8 hits now for WLA.
WLA's dugout getting a little rowdy.
They can feel it. I mean, they feel that they have a legitimate chance in this game right now. That one missed down from Kasperi. Coming off the bench cold, only a couple of warm-up pitches after she threw 3 innings with 7 strikeouts and gave up a pair. Both of these runners are Lily Christian runs if they were to score. That one right there at the bottom of the zone, a called strike, gets 1-1. Strike that earlier today was not a strike. It wasn't.
And a little bit of frustration coming from Macy, but Haley Kasperi loves every little bit of it, and definitely a key factor in this game so far.
The 1-1. Outside corner, called strike, 1-2 now. Got to protect here if you are Macy Christensen. Naomi Wild waits on deck. Christensen would love to drive in Rank and Peterson and cut the lead to 2. Just missed outside, 2-2. Just had that late cut on it, but not enough.
Heard Izzy Westfall talking to the ump and asking where that was, and he said just a little bit outside.
2-2 with nobody out. Kiana Rank and Peterson, the runners on base. That one in the dirt, runs it full. All of a sudden now in danger of walking the bases loaded.
Maybe just a little bit of communication error there as Kasperi patted her chest like, that's my bad.
Could have slipped. Ball could have done anything. I mean, You miss. It doesn't happen. I mean, you can throw what you want, but you do miss every once in a while. Payoff pitch coming to Christensen. That one chopped on the ground. Benke's going to come up with it. The run will score. They tag her out at first. They called her out. Saying out of the baseline. It's probably the right call. So runner goes to third. 1 run scores. Lomira picks up and out.
And only just 1 out.
Yep, just 1 out. Runner moves up to third base now. Brings up Naomi Weil.
She's had a good day today so far, I would say.
Defensively, struck out twice, but singled as well offensively. Defensively, she's been very good. Made a couple nice plays over at third base there.
Yeah, very good defensive presence for this WLA Vikings team.
Coach Supernan talked about it in his email that he sent to us. So he gave us a little breakdown of his team, and he said defensively that is our biggest key, our biggest strong suit, and it has showed today against Lomira. The score says 7-4, but WLA has made some web gems of defensive plays. 2-0 now to Naomi Wild, and Brooklyn Witt waits on deck. She's got a pair of RBIs today. A walk-a single. Got put out in her last at-bat for the first time today. The 2-0 from Cass Berry to Wild. Called strike in the outside corner. It's 2-1 now.
Little update as we have a good game going on here. Good game just finished up, and Laconia topped out Campbellsport today, 6-4.
Big time conference win for Laconia. The 2-1. Too low. 3-1 now. Wild in the 3-1 count. It's one where if you're patient, but you're not too patient, Jacob. It's a situation where you pick a strike, you take a pitch, you find something that you like, but it doesn't, it's got to be a good pitch in this 3-1 count. Gasperi wants her to run it again. Wild going to take time and step out of the box. There's been a couple of miscommunications or calls that were not liked. 3-1. Bounce on the dirt, ball 4. Nice stop by Westfall back there, but runners on the corners, and the tying run steps to the plate in Brooklyn Witt.
She's been all good on the offensive end today, too, as well.
1 for 2 with a walk-a single, 2 RBIs of the 4 runs scored for WLA so far. Struck out in her last at-bat. So runners on the corners. See if Wild is in motion. See what Lomira does defensively with 1 down. Wild goes. Stops there and just hangs on. Looks like she was going to run. That one. Was it just missed? 1-0. Or he called a strike. Called strike right there at the top of the zone. 0-1. John Supernan didn't seem to be a fan of that one. The 0-1 from Casberry to Witt. Witt fouls it into the fence.
Definitely would be curious to see if Wild goes in motion just to advance the runner over.
Trying to get Jacob to sit still over here. Keeps bumping me. Casberry in all of control with this at-bat right now, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Rise ball blew it by her. That's a big-time strikeout right there, the 8th of the day for Haley Casberry. That brings up Raylan Schomburg, the last hope for WLA.
Corners are in for Lomira.
Expecting a possible bunt as she's got some speed. Singled and struck out twice so far today. Watches the first pitch strike in the knees. It's 0-1. Steele McCauley, the shortstop, would like a chance. She's on deck. The 0-1 to Schomburg. Casberry winds and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Nothing but gas right now from Haley Casberry. Lomira trying to survive this top of the 7th and pick up their 3rd straight victory. Second conference win of the season. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Kasperi picks up her 9th strikeout of the day, and the Lions win this one 7-4. Big time strikeout right there from Haley Kasperi. She comes in, she shuts things down in the top of the 7th. Good game by both teams tonight. WLA thought they might have a chance late in this one. 8 hits for them, 12 for Lomira. Short break, come back with interviews after this.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
The Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin's mission is to provide support to Wisconsin families and individuals with Down syndrome and related disabilities through awareness, education, information, programs, services, and the exchange of ideas and experiences. The Sheboygan and surrounding counties chapter of Manitowoc, Fond du Lac, and Dodge counties puts together a trap shooting and sporting clay event on Saturday, April 25th, 2026 at the Mayville Gun Club. It's $30 to shoot 50 targets. That includes lunch. $25 to shoot again. First squad goes out at 9 a.m., last squad at 3 p.m. There's raffle baskets 50-50, as well as a Broughton Burger Fry available to non-shooters. All proceeds go to your local DSAW chapter. Come on down to the Mayville Gun Club on Saturday, April 25th, 2026 to check out this fantastic event. Welcome back here on the postgame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Jacob, I can turn it down. It's not that hard. It's not that loud out there, but that's all right. Lions win this one 7-4. And Jacob, overall, I thought this Lions team effectively today had a lot of resilience. They gave up. They had the bases loaded against them early. They go down 1-0. The bats weren't rolling, but they found their way in the middle part of the game.
Yeah, definitely a good game for the Lions coming back after having run ruled the two teams that they faced early this season in their first two games. Coming into this game knowing, hey, I got a lot on my back here. Second conference game for you guys, but first home opener conference game. You want to get that conference record at home, a good solid 1-0.
Yeah, for them, I mean, it doesn't get really much easier. Next week, they have Laconia coming up, I believe next Thursday, if I remember correctly. But softball's a little bit different. You don't play the same team twice in a week than you do in baseball. Tomorrow, we got a couple non-conference baseball games. Horicon and Mayville, the Battle of the Marsh. That one will be a good one. Horicon, a pretty good baseball team. I know last year we did a couple of their games as they played CWC and Mayville as well. Some other teams that we regionally cover. I saw them in the summer as well during Legion Ball, as well as Kohler and Laconia baseball. Then next Monday, we roll right back in Horicon CWC. They're back at it. They'll take on the Crusaders at Schlevy Field in Waupun. And then on Tuesday, we have Springs and Laconia baseball. Omro, North Fond du Lac, Oakfield, who just picked up a big-time win on Tuesday over the Mayville Cardinals in conference play 2-0. They took on the Cardinals again tonight as well up in North Fond du Lac. Omro and Laconia softball as well. We'll have interviews in just a few moments. Back after this on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call Allphase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducts, your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with Allphase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here in the postgame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams with Izzy Westfall. Izzy, 3 RBIs, that little triple for you that ended up you scoring on as a overthrow. But for you guys, good resilience tonight. You gave up the bases loaded walk early in the game and couldn't get the bats rolling until the middle of the portion game. What was the message from Coach Clark, in that second to third inning when things started rolling for you guys?
So this week our team motto is fight, and we have this card before we start a game. And she was like, how are you guys going to fight? And she brought that up third inning, and I feel like it finally went through our heads. Like, start fighting for this because we want to win. We want to be on the top.
Early conference wins are big, obviously in this point of the season, baseball, softball season, not that long, but you guys picking up another conference win, continuing to roll, starting off 3-0. What does that mean to you guys?
I feel like it brings a lot of motivation to this team because there's so many new faces this year, and I think it's just a great positive point to start on.
All right, congratulations on a big win.
Thanks.
Lily, 2 RBIs for you again today. Fantastic season to start for you now. 8 RBIs to start this season. What's going on in the batter's box for you guys right now?
Well, for me, I just relax and take deep breath and then think about squaring up the ball, and then I feel like picking each other up as well and passing the bat has helped me drastically as well.
In the circle, for you, only 2 strikeouts today, but Haley comes in and shuts things down in that big 7th inning. But for you guys, the resiliency of your team, whether it's defensively, offensively, WLA made a couple nice defensive plays, but doesn't seem to get you guys down. That fight mentality really seems to be kind of all kinds of Lomira girls sports right now.
Yeah, like what Izzy said, I feel like we also pick each other up, and then we fight for each other and ourselves, and I think that really helps us out a lot.
a younger team for you guys, not a ton of senior leadership on this team, but what have they meant to you so far this season?
They mean a lot. Like Haley looking up to her in pitching, and Trista being our leadoff and helping us like bring energy to the team and overall help the atmosphere of the team.
All right, congratulations on a big win. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Jacob, we'll send it back to you. Run a couple ads. We'll come back after this on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia.
Welcome back here in the postgame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live stream. Going to wrap things up here from Lomira. 7-4 victory for the Lady Lions. We'll see them back in action next week as they'll take on Laconia on Thursday. All kinds of stuff coming up tomorrow. We got Horicon Mayville, Battle of the Marsh. Kohler at Laconia in baseball. CWC Horicon on Monday. And then Tuesday, a fun-filled slate in as well. We have Springs Laconia baseball, Amro North Fond du Lac Oakfield baseball, and Amro and Laconia softball. As we always do here on Jeff's live streams, we like to wrap things up with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a wonderful night for baseball here from Lomira. I want to thank you once again for no major injuries and heal everyone with your healing hand as these softball, baseball season comes to a beginning, as well as you could have some bumps and bruises coming from the baseball, basketball, or from the basketball, hockey, all kinds of athletes coming through in their last season. Heal them with your helping hands and make sure everyone gets home safely. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmuller, Jacob Haney here from the Lomira Athletic Club. Shout out to Coach John Supernan and Eric Westfall of the Lomira Athletic Association for giving us those little bit of tidbits we can use in the broadcast. Everything helps us so much. We can only find, so much on a high school athlete, but people like that can help us with that kind of stuff makes life so much easier for us. I want to thank them for their support of Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus is greatly appreciated. And for you, anyone out there that wants to listen, thank you for joining us once again. This was a great game for Lomira, 7-4 victory. WLA battled back late, trying to get a big-time victory late in this one, but fell at the end of the game. Final score, 7-4. Lady Lions win this one. Back on air tomorrow for Horicon Mayville baseball, as well as Kohler and Laconia baseball. Thank you. God bless, and have a great night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.